Today marks the 70th anniversary of a little-known tragedy during World War II. The Cunard liner Queen Mary, on her way to Greenock carrying 12,000 American troops, collided with a Royal Navy vessel, killing more than 300 men. Our social affairs correspondent Riva Alderson reports on an accident which was hushed up for years.
The tugs are slowly moving the Queen Mary away from the fitting-out basin, at the start of the most momentous, the most venturesome, and certainly the most ticklish voyage of her whole career.
The pride of the Cunard fleet, the Queen Mary leaves Clydebank where she was built. Within 4 years she'd been transformed into a troop ship, painted battleship grey. Coming towards Greenock, she began a high-speed zigzag manoeuvre with her escort vessels to avoid U-boat attack. Naval historian Brian Lavery says one of those vessels, HMS Curacoa, got in the way of the 83,000-ton liner.
Because of this zigzagging and because of a certain amount of misunderstanding between the officers of the two ships, because of that, the Curacoa cut across the bows of the Queen Mary and was sliced in half, sliced about a third of the way from the stern, sliced right through, and the Curacoa sank very quickly with a loss of over 300 men.
In a graveyard on Skye, local Gaelic historian Murdo Beaton looks at a group of headstones maintained by the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. More than 200 of the Curacoa's crew drowned, many washed up on the northwest coast. Mr. Beaton says these graves tell of families' individual tragedies.
The true horror of these events can only be fully realized, I think, by focusing in on individuals, because although the numbers lost were very, very large and tragic, it's difficult to realize that every single one of these was an individual.
The Queen Mary suffered damage to her bow, which was repaired in Boston. She'd been ordered not to stop after the accident to prevent her from becoming a sitting target for the Nazis. She continued carrying troops, but it wasn't until after the war that the horrific story emerged. Riva Alderson reporting Scotland.